Yo guys, what is going on? I'm a god, look at Scavo. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the video, but towards the start of this video, I kind of went into the end and I got the Elytra. It's not really a big deal because I still have no clue how to use it, like at all. It's just, it completely just boggles my mind how to use this thing. But as you guys can see, the world is coming along. I really like where we're heading right now, but I figured honestly, something that I've been talking about doing for the longest time is setting up everything with like a railway system to make it easier to get to places, okay? And I'm kind of just sick of like going down here and then I have to go here and then go all the way down here and then like go all that way just to get to my house. And eventually, as you guys know, I want to build something big over in that mountain over there, okay? And there's actually a mod that I did some research on where it's basically like a chunk loader, and a lot of people are not going to know what that means, but pretty much what you do is you place it down and it keeps the chunk loaded. And I think that that is such an amazing mod because what's going to happen is if I end up building like a mob farm over there or something like that, or like a bunch of farms in the mountain, I could literally have it be like running all day, like every day, while I'm over here, you know, doing my thing, and just have the mobs over there just doing their thing. So it is what it is. I want to go to the end. I think I know what I want to build the railway out of, but it's going to take a lot of resources, man. That's why I built the iron farm. It's definitely doing its thing. We have got so much iron from this farm right now. You know, a lot of for some reason, it's not spawning as much golems as I would have liked. But look at how much iron we've got. It's insane, dude. We are spawning so much iron right now. We're supposed to have like way more puppies. It doesn't really matter anyway. But something I want to do right now is just use this iron for building the railway system, okay? And that mountain over there is going to get completely decimated. You know, I want to build inside and I just want to have it all farms, you know, wheat farms, pumpkins, melons, and that's basically what I want to do. I want to have mobs in there as well, like cows, pigs, and maybe a zombie spawner if we find one in the world. If I find another spawner in the world, I will definitely put it in that mountain, but this is going to take so much resources, this is going to take so much time, so I'm probably going to end up doing it a lot off camera, if that makes sense. So it sucks, but it is what it is. I need to find my gold, man, because if you guys don't know, I do need powered rails, and powered rails cost way too much, dude. Powered rails cost way too much gold, so I'm gonna need as much gold as I can possibly get. Unfortunately, dude, I don't, there wasn't much gold in the mines, so it is what it is, dude. Yeah, see, we've got literally no gold here. I don't know why I don't have any gold, but dude, this is gonna be such a long project, and I'm excited for it, you know, because I definitely think that a minecart is necessary. And now the real question is like, are we gonna build it above the ground or on the ground? I think if we're gonna build it above the ground, we're probably going to end up using fences to kind of look like stilts, if that makes sense to an extent. So dude, I don't think I only have like 13 pieces of gold. That is not even close to being enough. Hold up. This has to be, like, this is the last chest I can check. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go mining for gold. Who would have thought, dude? Any gold? No, okay, we don't have, we literally do not have any gold whatsoever at all. I mean, maybe in here, this is a smelting. Alright, sick, we got a stack. That's not bad. This was like my something else I want to do as well, you know, because we've defeated the Ender Dragon now. I think that's something that was like the main task of like, we absolutely had to do that. But something else that I want to do right now is I want to start working a lot on bigger projects. I want to work a lot on, you know, getting into that mountain. I want to work a lot on finding lamps. I want to work a lot on maybe building an underwater sea base. And just kind of having everything automated to an extent. I know that you can do automatic tree farms. I know you can do automatic like mines to mine for you. And I'm really excited for what the future holds, man. I cannot wait. But we're going to wait for this iron to smelt. It won't take too long for these blast furnaces. Alright, while we're waiting for that to smelt, something I also want to do is I want to look at the recipe for... Oops. That's weird. I don't know why that's not coming up. Anyway, let's just look at the recipe for these railway systems. Because honestly, I don't know them off by heart. It might take a little bit. We got activated rail, powered rail. Powered rail is 6 gold, 1 redstone, 1 stick. Okay, so I reckon we could probably get like a stack, maybe? I don't know. I think a stack would be like 10-ish. 10-ish gold on each, which isn't that much to be honest. And I think a stack, because I'm not the type of person to kind of use like all powered rails. I want to do mainly just normal rails, which I do have because I got them from an abandoned mineshaft quite a while ago. So let's start building the first thing I want to start building, okay, is I want to start building the way that we're getting there. And I think that I've kind of come up with that. We're going to do a under the, like not under the ground, but actually, yeah, dude, well, maybe we should do under the ground. It really depends. But I'm going to turn this all into stone bricks, because that's what I want the rail to be on. Stone, 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 stone. And I'm really hoping this does come along as I think it will. I mean, you know, everything is in my imagination right now. It might not end up looking as good as what I think it will. But here we go. I'm going to kind of like split that and split that. We're going to put this in here, and then we're just going to do that. Perfect. Okay. We can get, how much more? 16. I'm going to chuck those away. Now, pretty much what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to run it across the water. Now, I don't know if that's going to look good. I don't know if that's going to look bad. I don't know what that's going to look like. Hopefully, it looks better than I'm thinking. But it is what it is. I'm sort of just going to build it across the water. And if it doesn't look good, of course, I can just break it and whatnot. But yeah. First, I think something we should also do right now is just go to sleep, because if I get attacked by a mob, a creeper, you know, it probably won't be for the best, to be honest. So let's go sleep, and we'll start doing this railway system. I don't know if I don't know how many times I've said this, dude, but I am so excited to finally just start linking everything up. Honestly, I mean, I have my elytra now and everything, so yeah, we've defeated the Ender Dragon. Everything's coming along nicely, I feel like. Also, something that kind of is happening offline is that I was asked by like a server owner to start like a let's play sort of a thing on his server, okay? And I don't really know if I want to yet. I basically said like, listen, I'm doing a let's play right now. If I finish this soon, which probably not, to be honest, if I finish this soon, I probably will do a let's play on his server, but other than that, alright, so this is going to take a lot more than how many blocks I have, to be honest. Anyway, I think I'm going to start it from right here. So let's start building like the, Is this really what we want to do right now? I think what I want to do is go off in this direction, and then have redstone coming up here with like a lever, and then if I want to go this direction, I press the lever and it like turns the tracks around, sort of, if that makes sense. I mean, dude, I don't really know what I'm going for right now. But I'm going to start heading off in this direction, and then we're going to do like a full like 180 turn, 90 degree turn. 180, Jesus, dude. So let's just start building a 1 by 1 out right now. It shouldn't take too long. I'll come back to you guys when this is done. Alright, so this is what I'm kind of going for right now. It's just a really just long road, pretty much. It's really nothing too special, but pretty much what I'm going to do is just kind of run it straight like this, have this little bend here, and it's going to be kind of like a little railway station to kind of go to like all the farms and everything, because not necessarily that I don't want to put my farms in this mountain over there, it's just that it's kind of like, you know, I want to have space in the world, to be honest. I want to have, you know, things building over here, I want to have things being built over here, and right now I don't have any mobs whatsoever. I don't have any pigs, I don't have any cows. I mean, I do have that chicken farm, but it's really not doing anything special. So pretty much this railway system hopefully is easy to make, I guess, to an extent. I really hope it doesn't take too much resources. The stone brick is really coming along nicely, to be honest. I just did that so weirdly. Like, this stone brick, dude, I've wasted like 2 stacks doing this, and that's like nothing at all. So I'm super surprised by that, to be honest. But this mountain, I'm really hoping that it turns out to do what I want it to do, which is basically just be a safe haven for all these like mobs, to where, you know, monsters can't spawn. Something that I've kind of done off camera as well is that I did some stuff with the game rules, and pretty much what I've gone and done, hold up, oh, we are really far off. Okay, I'm gonna kind of build like a platform where the train ends anyway. But something I've done when I was offline was I sort of changed the game rules to an extent, because what I ended up doing was I turned off mob griefing, okay? And that was something big, because what kept on happening over and over and over again, right? And I lit up my house, I made sure that like it couldn't happen, but it still did. And pretty much what that was creepers kept coming into my house and like blowing up, and it was super annoying, dude. Like, I was just trying to do my own thing. I was trying to, you know, farm these skeletons. I was trying to, you know, whatever it was, mine. Creepers would just come from behind me and just blow up, like, randomly, dude. And I know it's part of the game, but it was super annoying, you know, and I just felt like it wasn't really something that I wanted to deal with in this world right now. So, pretty much what we're doing is I've turned off mob griefing, and something else I've turned on is keep inventory. And I know that that's probably going to be big for a lot of people, but you guys know me at this point. I don't really die much. It's not going to have a big impact. It's just for when I kind of like fall into the void. It's when I like, you know, maybe take full damage and like somewhere where it's going to be difficult to get my items back. And that's basically what the issue is at this point. Sort of just those two things. Now, there are a lot of game rules that I can change. I can change the tick rate. I can change literally anything. And I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it as survival as possible. You know, this mountain, dude, is really far away. I thought it was close, to be honest. But here we go. And you're probably wondering, like, why is it kind of just a straight line? I still want to build one kind of next to this, like this, and then have redstone torches wherever there's like an activator whale. So it is what it is, dude. And I'm gonna have to do some experiments as well, sort of, to kind of see how far I'm gonna have to put the redstone torches, how far I'm gonna have to put the redstone rails. So yeah, this is gonna be insane. This mountain is massive. It seriously is. When I first started this world, I looked over because I think I spawned on that island right there. No, that island, because you can see the dragon egg off in the distance. I spawned on that island, and I looked over here at this mountain, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna end up building something here, 100%. It just looks like such an amazing space. And so we're kind of doing the foundations right now. I'm gonna build out to about where that tree is, and then we're gonna lay out more foundation to kind of like walk to it. Something that I really wish I had as well is lamps. I wish I had lamps from like the depth of the ocean, but unfortunately there's no like shrines in the ocean near me. I don't really know how they work because I wasn't playing obviously in 1.12 when they were released. But here we go. This is kind of where I want it to end. So I'm gonna kind of have this like this, and then kind of like this-ish. Yeah, pretty much. Right? And then once you get off, I'm gonna have a platform like, let's say 4 wide, because I'm gonna put a fence there, and then we're gonna kind of like build this off into the mountain. So I'll come back to you guys when this is done. Alright, so we're pretty much done right now. This is kind of like what I wanted from the beginning. And pretty much what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to kind of like carve out the inside of the mountain, I guess. Because pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of lay the foundation out for some farms. I'm going to kind of lay the foundation out for like mob spawners and whatnot. And it's going to be some really heavy like work, okay? Because this mountain is massive. And I have a feeling about how big I want this kind of like whole thing to be. It is what it is, dude. It's going to take so much time and effort, but I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
Thank you.